On August 23, 2025, a pro wrestling event in California turned disturbingly real. Rampage Jackson, 25, the son of former UFC light heavyweight champion Quinton Rampage Jackson, made headlines after entering the ring at a KnockX pro wrestling show and violently assaulting independent wrestler Stuart Smith, known in the ring as Syko Stu. The incident was broadcast live on the streaming platform Kick, instantly becoming a viral sensation. Footage captured Raja lifting Smith above his shoulders, forcefully slamming him onto the mat, and delivering multiple real punches to the wrestler's head, even after he appeared unconscious. Several other wrestlers had to rush in to restrain him. Planning gone wrong. Blurred lines between scripted and real violence. According to sources, the matchup may have been intended as a scripted moment, a work in wrestling vernacular. However, the severity of Raja's actions exceeded any agreed-upon choreography. Fightful's Sean Ross Sapp noted the segment was planned, but the brutal knockout and follow-up punches were not planned. A veteran at risk. Syko Stu's background and condition. Syko Stu is not just a performer. He's also a U.S. Army veteran who has publicly shared his use of wrestling as therapy for PTSD. The severity of the attack quickly angered fans and colleagues alike. Hospital reports confirmed he was rushed in with serious injuries, though his current condition is stable and awake. Rampage speaks. Apologies, explanations, and concern. Quinton Rampage Jackson issued a public statement via X, formerly Twitter, expressing regret and clarifying the circumstances. He revealed that Raja had been hit in the head moments prior during an earlier exchange, which Raja believed was part of the act. Rampage wrote, "It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business being involved in an event like this. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. I apologize on his behalf and to Kick for the situation." Promotion and industry reactions. KnockX Pro Wrestling condemned the incident in a strong statement, labeling it a selfish, irresponsible act of violence, and one of the worst they've seen in their 17 years of operation. Fox News. The wrestling community, and even mainstream MMA and sports media, were quick to voice their concern. The independent wrestling observer, Dave Meltzer, described it as the worst thing I've ever seen in a ring. Adding fuel to the backlash, reports state that Raja has now been banned from the Kick streaming platform where the incident took place. Final thoughts. This incident has spotlighted the fragile boundary between scripted entertainment and genuine violence. It raises several concerns. Should injured athletes like Raja, recovering from a concussion, be permitted to participate in physically demanding performance-based events? What protocols should indie promotions follow to ensure scripted spots remain controlled and safe? How can wrestling promotions better safeguard performers, especially those managing trauma or physical vulnerabilities? This was clearly meant as performance, but turned into real physical danger. As the wrestling world reflects on what went wrong, one thing is certain: stricter protocols and awareness are desperately needed.